Children in society, some people are literate and others illiterate. In our country, a person who can read and write is termed as literate. This definition can vary from one country to another. The percentage of literacy throws light on the quality of the population. People above the age of 7 can be classified into literate and illiterates. Literacy is an indicator of the social and economic development of a society. If the percentage of literacy is higher, then the country developed socially and economically. Literacy leads to the development of a cultural and progressive society. So, children, subdivision of population on the basis of capability of reading and writing, that is known as literacy structure. People above the age of 7 and are unable to read and write are considered illiterate. High literacy rate is an indicator of social and economic development of society. So, children, high literacy rate is an indicator of social and economic development of society. So, you have come to know today about area of residence structure and then the literacy structure. Now, I will discuss about migration. Children, the movement of an individual or a group from one place to another is termed as migration. This could be for a short period, long period, or permanently. Marriage, education, business, transfer, tourism, natural calamities, wars, etc. are the reasons why people migrate. So, children, these are the reasons for migration. There are many kinds of migration. Regions from where people migrate show a fall in population. Such regions experience a shortage of manpower. On the other hand, the areas to which they migrate show an increase in population and a strain on the public amenities and facilities. Due to migration, the composition of the population also changes. So, children, here you have come to know what is migration, that is the movement from one individual or a group from one place to another is termed as migration. Migration can be for short period, long period, or permanently. Then also you have come to know the reasons behind migration, that is marriage, education, business, transfer, tourism, natural calamities, wars, etc. Then you have come to know that the different kinds of migration, that the regions from where people migrate show a fall in population. On the other hand, the areas to which they migrate show an increase in population, and that is a strain on the public amenities and facilities. Children, in page number 46, right hand side, another table is given. In this table, you can see that the names of the countries are given here and also the percentage of immigrant population. Here I want to tell you first what is the meaning of the word immigration. Immigration means the action of coming to live permanently in a foreign country. That is known as immigration. Now, here in this table, you can see the names of the countries are given and also the percentage of immigrant population that is given here. And based on this table, some questions are given. So, children, now I am going to discuss all those questions which are given based on this table, which is there in page number 46 in right hand side. Which countries have less than 10% migrant population? Children, the answer is Afghanistan, Brazil, Bangladesh, India, and Great Britain have less than 10% migrant population. Children, here the answer I have find out the answer from this particular table. So the name of those countries are Afghanistan, Brazil, Bangladesh, India, and Great Britain. The next one, that is, which are the countries with a migrant population of between 10% and 20%? Children, here the answer is Germany and USA are the countries with a migrant population of between 10% and 20%. So, what is the answer? Germany and USA. Which are the countries with a migrant population of more than 20%? That is Kuwait, Hong Kong, Oman, and Saudi Arabia are the countries with a migrant population of more than 20%. So, the name of these countries are Kuwait, Hong Kong, Oman, and Saudi Arabia. Find the reasons behind the migrant population of more than 20%. Children, the reasons behind the migrant population of more than 20% are huge stock of mineral oil and other natural resources, availability of employment opportunities, and great demand for labor in these countries. So, children, the reasons behind the migrant population of more than 20% are more than 20%, it is there in Kuwait, Hong Kong, Oman, and Saudi Arabia. And the reasons are huge storage of mineral oil and other natural resources. Second one, availability of employment opportunities. And third one, that is great demand for labor in these countries. Now the next question, that is draw two pie diagrams for any two countries. It is not necessary now. And have a discussion on migration and development. Children, here I want to tell you that out migration leads to shortage of manpower or labor supply. This is in turn adversely affects the development of the region from where out migration has occurred. In migration leads to increase in population of a region and in which in-migration has occurred. This too adversely affects the development of respective region. So, the migration up to certain extent increases the mobility of the laborer and it boosts the development of a particular region. So, children, here I have discussed about migration. You have come to know what is migration, what are the different reasons for migration, the different types of migration. Then I have discussed the questions which are given on a particular table which is there in your textbook, page number 46. So now, children, you have to read your textbook. Only today I have discussed about area of residence structure, literacy structure and migration and some questions which are given in page number 46. So you should go through your textbook. You should listen to the videos which are sent to you related to the topic, and in the next week I will uh, conclude the topic, and also I will discuss the later part, that is uh, population a resource, and then the human development index. Population resource and then human development index. So you should read your textbook, you should listen to the videos carefully. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.